Afternoon. I just got a call momentarily ago, a few minutes ago. It's 5:45 in the evening on Sunday, the 27th day of July, 2025. My dear friend Stan HIERLIHY of Coleman, PEI, Prince Edward Island, has died. He's in heaven. He had a massive stroke back on Tuesday, and he wasn't responsive yesterday. And I said to somebody, Stan is waiting for Sunday. Very holy people often die on Sunday. General Lee's right-hand man, Stonewall Jackson, he died on a Sunday, and he was a wonderful gentleman. Problem is late 70s. To his dear wife Nancy, and to his daughter and his sons and his many grandkids. I don't think they're quite old enough to have great-grandkids yet, but in-laws, outlaws, all of them, I give my sincere condolences. You can know with confidence. Stan was a born-again Christian, gospel hall, and a very religious man. Not a hypocrite, a sincerely very Christian man. Stan was a Christian in the truest sense of the word. I used to deal with him on the phone, and he started coming over with potatoes, and he'd phone me up late in the evening. I'd still be up and doing stuff, and he'd be milking his cows. He had a dairy farm, and he grew potatoes, including blue potatoes, and he'd be milking the cows with 11 her night. We'd talk about politics, business, current events, farming, the weather, and just a great guy to pick his brain. And he was a Christian in the truest sense of the word. I repeat that. Stan HIERLIHY from Coleman. Him and Nancy go upstairs in the Coleman, in the family homestead. Kitty cat's out there, wants to come in. Okay, Coleman, PEI. They could see from the second story of the house that crossed the Dublin Strait the lights of Moncton. Mourn Stan, a very hard-working man, very kind and good man. No drinking, no smoking, no drugs, obviously. Didn't drink coffee. I don't know. I think he was a tea drinker, actually. Most of the people I know are smarter, meek and mild. They're tea drinkers or milk drinkers like me. Anyway, they take and his son Jamie runs the farm now. They have cattle. He sold his milk quota some years ago, and he doesn't do potatoes anymore. And the son has beef cattle. He's doing quite well. And I said to him not that long ago, a conversation, no more than a year and a half ago, he says, I do all I can to try to help him. And he said, can his wife run a tractor? And he said to me, look, John, Jamie's wife can run a tractor and make hay as good as any man. So in a light moment on a sad afternoon, that Jamie's wife could run a tractor and make hay as good as any man. So that's pretty good. He married well. I've never met the lady, but I'm told she's a lovely lady. And to Nancy, his wonderful wife, she look after the grandkids, and they're just lovely people. And let's say a prayer for him. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as is in heaven. And give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our trespasses, and forgive those who trespass against us. Thine is the power, the kingdom, and the glory. Amen. And he was a remarkable gentleman. They'd taken HIERLIHY founded Antigonish of all places, a Timothy HIERLIHY. It's an Irish name. I don't know whether they're related, distant relatives this side of Adam and Eve, but there was a Timothy HIERLIHY founded Antigonish. It was called Dorchester, down where Harbour Centre is. They should have stayed there, because where they're at now, it floods. Not as bad as it used to, but it's still prone to flooding. At Harbour Centre on the side of Sloping Hill, it wouldn't have flooded. But anyway, Stan HIERLIHY possibly is a relation of Timothy HIERLIHY. It's an Irish name. And I have no idea when the wake is. And and the funeral service and burial yet. And in Western PI, heaven has gained a wonderful gentleman. The gentleman had MS, and his mind and voice was strong and good and clear till the end. God granted that man that never smoked or drank or did drugs, obviously, and I think he was a tea drinker. His mind was sharp and clear right till that day. He had 5 days ago, and I had a feeling God would call him home on Sunday. I repeat that. Very holy, good men and women go to heaven on Sunday in many cases. And Stan HIERLIHY, I'm not certain exact hour, but at some point through the night or today, Stan went on to the glory. And he was a wonderful man, and he'll be missed. And in his children and his grandkids, his virtues and kindness will be extended. The world is a better place that Stan HIERLIHY was here. Thank you. And again, I extend my condolences to his lovely wife, Nancy, and to his sons and daughter, and in-laws and outlaws and the grandkids. You've suffered tremendous loss, but you can know with confidence that your saintly husband, father, and grandfather, father-in-law, is now up in heaven with God and angels and loved ones that have gone before him. Thank you. Bye for now.